Everyone, Kelly Morgan here, indie author, indie publisher, and this is the Author's Mic. So on the Author's Mic, we talk about different things when it comes to, indie publishing. I've had different topics. I've talked about marketing and rejection, and I've even given you affirmations. But there is something that just kind of dawned on me today while I was sitting here, working on some promotion stuff, and I really started to think about success. What is success? What does it mean to you as an indie author? When somebody says, I'm a successful author, I often wonder, what does that mean? Because to me, success is subjective. Success could be just simply writing the book. Success could be publishing the book. Success could be getting a publisher. Success could be self-publishing. I don't know what success means to you, but I just wanted to kind of bring you what I thought success meant and to see if this resonates with anybody. So I did actually made some notes. And so this is what I'm going to be going over because I wanted to kind of keep my thoughts together because I think it's really important. I've never really heard anybody talk about what success means as an indie author. So first of all, I thought about what is the definition of success? Because I hear that word tossed around a lot. And according to Webster, success is an achievement of a goal or a purpose. Simple as that. That is success. So if you wanted to write a book and you wrote the book, congratulations, you have been successful. If you wanted to publish the book and you did that, congratulations, you're a successful author. So first of all, that's what success is. I believe success is subjective because everybody has a different thought or idea of what they believe success is. It could be you just taking your book and holding up that printed copy. Success. It could be somebody maybe dropping a comment in your DMs telling them that your book really impacted them or resonated with them. That is success. It could be selling that first book on Amazon. That could be success to you. It could be selling that first copy. It could be selling that 1,000 copy. All of those things could be successful to whoever is looking at what success means. But another thing I thought about success is how do you measure success? And why do you measure success? So again, I got my notes. And so I ask, how do you measure success? I can tell you how I measure success. I measure success every day when I show up in this space and I market my book. Whether I'm pitching an influencer, I'm pitching a bookstore, I'm pitching a book club, whatever. That to me is success. Me showing up is success. Me coming on and doing the Author's Mic is success. Even if there are 0 viewers, just me showing up to me is successful. Now somebody else might say, well, it's not successful if you don't have 1 million views, or it's not successful if you don't go viral. And that may be what they measure success by. But for me, the little wins, those are the successful ones. So first of all, showing up. Congratulations, successful. I also think that people measure success by the income that they can make within this industry. So maybe success for you is going to be when you make that first $500. Anything, before that is not successful in your book. Successful could just be getting that first royalty regardless of the amount. That could be how you measure success. Is income a way that you measure success in this space? I never really thought about income. And now that I think about it, that sounds really funny, but success to me wasn't really about the selling of the book as it was getting the book in somebody's hands, regardless of how they got it. That to me was successful. But I can see tying income to that now that I'm kind of been here for a minute. Yeah, success, selling a book, I would have to say successful. And then just knowing that your book impacted somebody, like I said before, whether it resonated with them, it could have changed their life, that to me is a success. But here's the important thing. Don't let somebody else's version of success taint yours. Just because I think success is $1 million doesn't mean that you have to think success is $1 million. And in this space, in this journey of an indie author, guess what? Good news. You get to decide what success looks like. And I think that's fantastic because a lot of times we let people decide for us what is success. But in this space, your work, your words, you get to decide. So as you're on your indie author journey and you're wondering, man, am I successful at this? Well, let's put it into context. You published a book. It's out there. You're showing up. You're promoting it. You're marketing it. You're talking about it. You might have actually put the book in somebody's hands. Whether you gave the book away or they purchased it. All of those things could be successful in your eyes. So, once again, if you are interested in sharing this platform with me, you can email me at BrightHeadedPublishing@gmail.com. You can be an author. You can be just a creative in the space. I love great conversations. So if you've got one, bring it. If you've got knowledge to share with other indie authors in this space, I would love to hear what you have to say. My goal of even doing the Author's Mic is to bring, knowledge and power to the indie author community. Help you get your words out there, help you navigate these indie waters. And if somebody can, give us advice along the way, I'm all about sharing the wealth. So once again, if you are interested in sharing this space, you can leave me a comment, you can shoot me an email, or you can just simply go to my website, which is BrightHeadedPublishing.com, and get at me that way. So once again, my name is Kelly. I'm an indie author. I'm an indie publisher. This has been the Author's Mic, and I hope to see you next time.